Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0847 indicates an issue with the transmission fluid pressure switch, B, for the third clutch circuit. This error signals either a short circuit within the electrical system tied to the pressure switch, or that the switch is malfunctioning and remains constantly activated. The transmission fluid pressure switch plays a crucial role in monitoring the hydraulic pressure within the transmission system, which is vital for the proper functioning of the vehicle's automatic transmission. Located typically on the valve body of the transmission, this switch aids in regulating fluid flow and ensuring the correct application of clutches during gear shifts. Any electrical faults resulting in this DTC must be addressed, as they can lead to transmission performance issues. It is important to note that mechanical issues are not the cause of this code, directing troubleshooting efforts towards electrical diagnostics instead. Operational failures reported through the HDS, or Diagnostic Scan tool, should include freeze frame data, which help outline the conditions under which the fault occurred, providing critical context for repair. DTC P0847 emerges when the transmission fluid pressure switch B, associated with the third clutch, experiences electrical circuit problems, suggesting a concern either with the circuit wiring or the switch itself. This switch is integral for monitoring the fluid pressure within the transmission system, as inadequate pressure can result in poor shifting performance. Typically found on the valve body, its role is to relay pressure information to the powertrain control module, PCM, to effectively manage engine and transmission operations. This code does not imply mechanical issues within the transmission, as they do not cause this specific diagnostic trouble code. Consequently, this points technicians towards checking the electrical components and their connections as the underlying cause of the issue. The HDS, Honda Diagnostic System, can aid in precisely locating the transmission fluid pressure switch and provides the necessary data, ensuring that technicians have clear insights into the system's performance. Several factors can lead to the triggering of DTC P0847. An electrical short circuit within the wiring harness connected to the transmission fluid pressure switch B could send faulty signals, prompting this error code to appear. Additionally, a malfunctioning pressure switch itself may remain in the on position, preventing proper readings and causing the transmission system to generate error codes. Another possible cause includes intermittent connection issues that could disturb the communication between the switch and the PCM. Causes like these emphasize the importance of conducting thorough visual inspections of the wiring and connectors leading to the pressure switch. If any damaged pins or frayed wires are noted, they must be addressed to resolve the issue effectively. It's essential to recognize that understanding each possible cause helps in directing the troubleshooting process efficiently. When P0847 is present, the symptoms may vary from mild to significant. Drivers could experience noticeable transmission shifting issues, such as slipping or delayed engagement when attempting to change gears. The error may also trigger the check engine light, serving as a warning that there is a malfunction needing attention. In some cases, there may be an increase in engine RPM, indicating that the automatic transmission is not engaging properly. If the vehicle goes into limp home mode, it might be stuck in a specific gear to prevent further damage. Observing these symptoms can help technicians confirm the need for further diagnostics and repairs. The potential impact on the vehicle's drivability highlights the necessity of addressing this code promptly to avoid severe transmission issues. Start by turning the ignition switch to the on position, ensuring that the vehicle is in a state ready for diagnostics. Use the HDS, Honda Diagnostic System, to clear the existing DTC P0847 from the system. Following this, Check the AT data list during the diagnostic when the vehicle is not stationing in third gear. This step is crucial as the DTC may be transient, and clearing it ensures that you're working with an updated status. It allows technicians to accurately monitor the performance of the transmission fluid pressure switch B and assess its operation without previous faults muddling the results. Assessing whether the pressure switch shows an off status at this stage is pivotal, as it sets the course for the subsequent troubleshooting steps, either leading to possible short circuits or confirming further exploration for potential issues. At this stage, start the engine and allow it to reach the normal operating temperature, indicated by the activation of the radiator fan. It is important to drive the vehicle in the fourth gear for at least 2 seconds while having the shift lever in the D position, as this step helps complete the diagnostic cycle necessary for the HDS. Observing how the transmission operates during this drive is essential, as it puts the system under functional conditions, evaluating performance under load. This procedure allows the HDS to gather valuable, real-time data regarding the status of the transmission fluid pressure switch, B, during operational conditions. The data collected throughout this step provides meaningful insights into the status of the switch and its associated electrical connections, assisting technicians in determining the switch's reliability during various operating scenarios. Upon concluding the drive, the next crucial step is to monitor the OBD, onboard diagnostics, status for the P0847 code within the DTC's menu using the HDS. If the HDS indicates a failed status, this suggests that there remains a fault in the system needing further investigation. In such cases, technicians should look for possible intermittent shorts that might exist in the wiring between the transmission fluid pressure switch, B, and the PCM, powertrain control module. This search involves inspecting the integrity of the wire harness and its connections to ensure they are secure and free from damage or corrosion. If the HDS indicates passed, meaning no error is found at this moment, it might suggest an intermittent failure that must be noted for more thorough observation during subsequent diagnosing. Keeping track of these variations in diagnostics is integral for complete and accurate resolution. Next, turn the ignition switch to the lock 0 position to ensure that you are working safely with the vehicle in a powered down state. Disconnect the transmission fluid pressure switch B connector, which is crucial for accurate testing in subsequent steps. After disconnecting the connector, you'll turn the ignition switch back to the on II position and recheck the third pressure switch using the HDS within the AT data list again. The goal here is to determine if the pressure switch now correctly indicates an off status. If it is off, this condition suggests the switch is faulty, necessitating a replacement as it doesn't align with the expected behavior. Conversely, if the switch remains on, further investigation into the circuitry is required to ascertain why it's not responding correctly. Now, return the ignition switch to the lock 0 position again for safety as you prepare for further diagnostics. Using the HDS, jump the SCS service check connector line to allow the system to access additional diagnostic modes. Following this, disconnect connector B from the PCM powertrain control module, which is vital for checking continuity across specific terminals. This action sets the groundwork for confirming if there is a fault within the communication line between the pressure switch and the PCM. Without the PCM connector connected, this test can accurately reflect whether the signal pathways are intact and operating correctly. Ensuring thorough attention at this step is key, as it targets a potential breakdown in communication that might be allowing the erroneous DTC P0847 to trigger. The final step in this troubleshooting sequence involves checking for continuity between the specific terminals of the PCM connector B49P and a solid body ground. This testing is essential to confirm whether there is a proper electrical pathway allowing signals to pass through the system seamlessly. Incomplete or broken connections can often lead to erroneous readings, which directly contribute to codes like P0847. If continuity is absent, it indicates a flaw either in the wiring or the connectors obstructing the operation of the transmission system. Confirming this continuity effectively diagnoses if the original symptoms are indeed due to wiring problems or faults elsewhere in the transmission circuit. This crucial step solidifies the connection integrity and impacts the overall success of repairs undertaken. After any repairs have been implemented, it is vital to conduct a comprehensive verification process to ensure the DTC P0847 is fully resolved. Start by recording all diagnostic data and any pertinent notes from previous tests to have a clear before and after comparison. Subsequently, test drive the vehicle under various conditions to confirm operational integrity and proper shifting behavior of the transmission. During this test drive, monitor closely for any return of the check engine light or other symptoms indicative of the original issue. Post-test, the DTC status should be checked again using the HDS to confirm that no error codes remain present. This final verification not only assures the effectiveness of repairs made, but also the sustained reliability of the transmission system. To prevent the recurrence of DTC P0847, incorporating preventive maintenance practices is essential. Regularly check the wiring harness connected to the transmission fluid pressure switch for signs of wear or damage, as exposure to heat and vibration can lead to insulation failure over time. Additionally, monitoring the levels and quality of the transmission fluid minimizes risks associated with shifts and overall transmission performance. Routine diagnostic checks using the HDS can help in catching potential issues before they escalate into full-blown failure scenarios. Establishing a maintenance schedule to ensure these aspects are reliably addressed can significantly enhance the lifespan and functionality of the transmission system. Staying proactive in your approach will mitigate unexpected breakdowns and promote ongoing vehicle reliability. DTC P0847 serves as an important diagnostic code indicating an electrical fault with the transmission fluid pressure switch B. Attention to the vehicle's electronic systems is paramount, as this code emphasizes the potential for wiring issues rather than mechanical failures. By systematically troubleshooting the issue, one can isolate the cause, be it a circuit short or a malfunctioning switch, allowing for precise and effective repairs. Regular inspections and proactive maintenance of the vehicle's transmission and related electrical connections can prevent future incidents of this code. Ultimately, understanding the significance of DTCs such as P0847 equips owners and technicians alike with the knowledge to ensure their Honda Accord operates smoothly and reliably for many years. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.